I don't know what I'm gonna be ready to talk about that, child. That one goes deep. Let's go see the Michael Jackson movie! However, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Erica Maxwell. If you guys can't tell, we're here. I kind of just woke up and I'm feeling a little sick, but I felt inspired today to like pick up my camera. I was having a conversation with my cousin last night and I was just like, yeah, like I need to like just come up with the consistency. Like I'm always waiting for like a good moment, or when I have like crazy things or like a long weekend to like want to film stuff. Today I'm gonna be filming a daily vlog and kind of just like a mundane. I am going to the Michael Jackson movie tonight and I'm so excited. Today is Sunday. It is 9:35. You already know, first things first, gotta go to church. I hate missing church. I rarely skip church, even being sick and all that, which, you know, I know some people is like, but I keep my distance. I keep it cute, you know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't start till 6 p.m. so after church I'm gonna come back, do kind of like a Sunday reset vibe and chill out for a little bit, and then watch the movie. If y'all don't know this about me, I am a hardcore Michael Jackson fan. Like, I know I'm gonna be crying in that movie theater. Like, I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna be singing along, but like, I need a moment. Like, I need a moment. You know what I'm trying to say? So I have an hour to get ready. I'm gonna fix up my bed. I have some water boiling. I'm just gonna do boiled eggs, turkey bacon, something real light before church. Hopefully not run late to church. Give y'all a quick little OOTD. This shirt is from Shein. These jeans I believe are from Fashion Nova, and then I have these kitten heels, I think from Target or Walmart. It's the No Boundaries brand. Giving you guys a little sneak peek of this side of the room because I did do like a little revamp and like changed my room, but I'll get into that after church. For the scent, I'm gonna do the Rose Era. You guys know this has been my perfume for 2026. I'm gonna do my everyday jewelry. I love this watch ring. I feel like it just elevates every look. Little chunky ring, and then I have this Cartier dupe bracelet from Amazon. Okay, we're off to church.
A video of like a little kid, he was like preaching the word, like one of those pastors do.
Yeah. Maybe, I'm telling you, it really don't matter about age. I just took the best nap, but I got 20 minutes to get ready for this movie. So we're gonna touch up this hair. Yo, I was like, oh, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna eat like a little lunch because we got the penne alla vodka and chicken cutlet from Stu Leonard's, and then I had to take a nap. I was so tired, yo, and I still am feeling kind of sick, so I'm just trying to get through the day. I'm getting ready to go to the Michael Jackson concert, and y'all, like, honestly, if you know me, I was ready to pull up with the outfit. Like, I was ready to pull up with the MK little outfit with the loafers and with the t-shirt and with the little, you know. But I really just didn't have enough time. So I'm just going to wear this, like, sweat. So I have, it's really cute, though. It's, like, all pink. I want to do, like, a TikTok shop video for it. But I don't think I'm going to have enough time. And I wanted to have, like, more makeup. But realistically, the movie is, like, 2.5 hours. So I'm like, nah. I can't have like a full face in a movie theater. Am I the only one? I know like some people get like ready to go to the movie theaters. I am not one of those people. Like honestly, I'm more of the type that I don't like to wear any makeup. But I do want to take like a cute little picture with my popcorn in front of like one of the little movie posters. So I'm just gonna make myself look a little decent. Let's do a little church recap because the message today, the Lord has been talking to me about like fellowship, discipleship. If you guys don't know, my word of the year is sanctification, and I just feel like I'm learning so much things spiritually, like 2026. The title of the sermon today was the importance of a spiritual leader. No, a spiritual mentor. Sorry, spiritual mentor. And I was like, wow, because that's something I've really been wanting. Honestly, fellowship is one big thing I've been wanting. I've been going to my church's young adults night for like, I don't know, like 3 months maybe already. It's every Friday. So I've been going, and yo, I still haven't made a friend. Am I the problem? I am the problem. Honestly, I do know the answer to that. I'm the problem a little bit because I am shy. I will say, like, I try to give out smiles. I've like talked to a few girls. We'll say we'll exchange numbers and then we kind of forget like the end of service. I am very, very shy though. Like, oof, after this, like this last relationship I'm in, I'm really noticing like, you know, I'm a little socially awkward. I'm not gonna lie. So making friends is kind of hard for me. And unfortunately, I am one of those people too that I do have kind of like trust issues. Is this too bright? Like, hold on. I feel like the camera's kind of bright. I think after everything I've been through in life, which that's a whole other girl chat that we have to get into, but you know, I don't know what I'm gonna be ready to talk about that, child. That one goes deep. But I do have a little bit of trust issues. I am in therapy, and you know, I'm working these kind of things out, and I'm trying my best, like in my capacity, to like make friends, you know. And I really, really am like just so interested in discipleship and having a mentor, specifically someone older. That's just like my preference. And honestly, I think that's just more wise to have someone who's been through some life. You know what I mean? Like, who's been through some spiritual warfare, that they can really help you in your walk. Because realistically, I am new to my walk. It's only been a few years. I've been like Christian my whole life per se, but as in walking with the Lord, it's been less than 5 years. Those 4 main points of the sermon that I took down. The first one is do what you can so you can do what you want. The second one is a spiritual mentor will always ask you to leave something behind. Number 4, over time, a spiritual mentor becomes more than just a mentor. And then number 5, the spiritual development of a mentor overcomes any attack of the enemy. And it was very like a flow of the sermon, because even the first one is like, oh, like, what do you mean, like, do what you can so you can do what you want, you know? But I think it's just, he was really talking about like relying on the Lord and trusting on the Lord and do what you can. But obviously with mentorship, with fellowship, with discipleship, you keep doing more. With leaving something behind, you know, you really want people who are going to hold you accountable. There's going to be some things he was saying that's like an umbilical cord that like you're going to have to cut off, whether it's that person, that relationship, those bad friends that like influence you to do the wrong thing, to sin, things like that. So it was a really, really great word. I wish I had more time to like elaborate on it, but that was kind of the gist of today's sermon. I'm just gonna powder my face and do a lip combo, and I think I should be good. Okay, a little blush. Okay, this is the makeup. I'm gonna show you guys the outfit once I put it on. Hey y'all, this is the outfit. Tell me this pink is not the cutest thing ever. I'm mad I didn't get to record like a TikTok video for this, but it's fine. I'll probably just redo my makeup and do it tomorrow. But this sweatsuit set is from Edited. I got it from the TikTok shop. So if you guys want it, just go to my showcase and it should be there. But I'm running late. I'm so excited. Let's go see the Michael Jackson movie! Good morning, y'all. It is the next day, because y'all already know after that Michael movie, I was in my emotions, okay? Like, I cried, I want to say like 6 times, maybe 7. And, you know, my cousin was with us, and I ate ice cream after, and then I just knocked out, honestly. As you guys can hear, like, I'm still kind of nasally, still kind of sick. However, I had some thoughts. I have some thoughts about the Michael Jackson movie that I want to share with you guys. But before I share my thoughts, let's make a coffee. I showed you guys the Stuart Leonard's Dulce de Leche milk that I got, and I really want to try that with like a good coffee. I'm actually leaving to work in like 30 minutes-ish. Let's make a coffee and then I'll debrief before or after work. Y'all, don't ask me why I got all them oranges in the back, because I don't know. My dad went to Walmart and he brought a crazy amount of oranges, but I think he's making a juice for my abuela. So, like, hopefully it's like an aesthetic Caribbean vibe, but we're still gonna make this coffee. Also, did I take a robe from the resort I was in DR? Yes. I'm not gonna lie, the conviction hit a little later, but for now we got the robe. So, like, let's move forward. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this pretty little cup that I got from Marshall's. And I need my little cup of my little espresso. And do this. I started the show, Dulce de Leche milk. This is from Stu Leonard's. I already told y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I have to try first. This coffee is my coffee to go to work, and I like have to leave pretty soon. So this has to taste good, and I can't even open it. How about that? How about that? I can't even open it. Just give me a second. Just give me a second to open this thing. Oh my gosh. Oh,
girl,
okay.
vibe. Erica, use your braid.
So you have to do one of these first, and that's why. Now you can lift it. You can lift it up on my robe. On my robe, of course. Love that. Let's do a little taste test. That tastes so good. That tastes so good. I cannot picture that in my coffee though. Like, I'm taking a big risk putting this in my coffee. But by itself is like the sweetest treat. That tastes so good. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how I make my coffee. I don't have a espresso machine, none of that. We use Nescafe Gold Espresso. I use the intense one. I like the blonde. I think blonde flavor-wise is a little bit better, but this is what we have. So let's put the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take my hot water, put it in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of this. Trick to a good latte is putting a little bit of salt in the espresso. Just a little bit. Usually for my everyday latte, I'll do like vanilla and honey, but because I feel like most of the flavor is gonna come from the milk, I'm just gonna do 1 pump. 1.5 pumps of vanilla. Gonna throw off everything. Now this frother is like next level. Y'all see that? I love it, but it's kind of too much sometimes. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put some ice in here. So we're gonna add this milk. Whoa. Okay, I need a straw. I don't have high hopes. This is like the darkest I've seen my coffee, but like I said, the milk is very strong. So let's see.
Girl, please, with your 2 pounds of espresso.
That tastes like straight up espresso. Yo, I can't even lie to y'all. That literally tastes... Okay, wait. I'm going to add a tiny bit more. Because this drop, it's throwing me off. Maybe I didn't put enough milk. Let's do a little bit more milk. Okay, better. Better. But I'm going to add a tiny bit of creamer. Like, just a little bit, because it's going to fix it and it's going to make it perfect. I got to go on my Giovanni sweet cream. This, I'm not going to lie, this sweet cream, it really will fix any coffee. Like, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, you ain't never need too much and need too much to do nothing. It's looking a little bit better. Exactly. That is exactly, I just need a little bit more of that cream. A little more of that cream and vanilla to really, you know what I mean? Like, let it enhance the dulce de leche milk. That's it right there. That's perfect. That's perfect. This took a little longer than I thought, so I will come back to you guys after work so we can finally debrief the Michael Jackson movie, okay? And I'll give you guys a little update. I have no words. I really think there's a spiritual attack with me and outros. Like, I don't know why, like, I have to film an outro like a whole week after I film a video. I really don't like ending a video without like an outro or like catching up with you guys or like recap, because I know sometimes like it's like, where did I go? So clearly, if you couldn't tell from my hair and my nails, it's been a little bit since I last vlogged, okay? I know the last thing I told you guys was I was gonna give you guys my thoughts on the Michael Jackson movie. I'm not gonna lie, it feels so weird because it's really been like, it's been like almost 2 weeks since I picked up this camera. But I was also vlogging for last week, which is gonna get uploaded next week, because I did a little staycation in New York City for the Churchill conference. So I did vlog that whole weekend. I don't want to confuse y'all though, but this is Erica from the future. Anyways, Michael Jackson movie, 9.5 out of 10. It was so good. Honestly, the reason I give it like a 9.5 out of 10 is just because like, I honestly, I think it's like 2 to 2.5 hours, and I felt like the movie could have been 4 hours. Although I know there was a lot of restrictions when it came to like filming the movie and like people suing, no shade, Diana Ross, allegedly. And I felt like, I don't know, I just felt like people was giving it a hard time for this movie. And in some perspectives I understand and others I don't. But with that being said, you know, everything wasn't shown. And, you know, I know there's like even some family kind of saying like, you know, this is like a good feel like Michael Jackson, but they're not giving the raw, the real. And it's just like, unless we really ready to expose Hollywood for its dark wickedness, I don't think we're gonna ever get like a real, honest, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I will say, as you guys probably already know, because I'm posting this so late, everybody and their mother probably saw Michael Jackson, the Michael movie. But this is part 1, and this is more, I believe it ends right at the bad era. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm so curious, and I'm very excited to see part 2. But I'm very curious because, I don't know, I just feel like people are gonna give them hell, and they're gonna have to not put a lot of things or speak up a lot of things. So I'm just very curious on how that's gonna work. As in for Jafar Jackson though, I know he's a fiance, so I ain't gonna say too much, but he did Michael right, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, there were literally parts in the movie that I'm like, wow. Like, it's crazy, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, okay? I don't even like saying this just because of how much, hold on, because my camera keeps moving, wait. Because I'm such like a hardcore Michael Jackson fan, I don't like to give any type of criticism. I'm gonna be honest with you. I will say that when I first saw the trailer, I was like, like, we could have did better. We could have did it. Now with like casting, I'm just saying like with the makeup and looking like Michael Jackson. However, hold on. Jafar embodied Michael. Like, it would, like, and you know, oh my gosh, sorry. Clearly, I'm passionate about this. It's the fact that like no one else could have played this role. Like, there's so many impersonators that look more like the older version of Michael Jackson. However, Jafar Jackson, if you watch that movie, he embodied Michael. And you know the thing is that, because I've watched a lot of interviews with the Jacksons, and they all have this, like, this gentleness, this thing about them, their soft-spokenness, and it's not fake. It's literally who they are. You know what I'm saying. Like, y'all know how Michael talk. And even his brothers that don't have the same pitch voice as him talk with the essence and gentleness that I'm talking about. And Jafar Jackson has that compared to the younger generation of Jacksons. No shade. And there was nobody more perfect for the role than Jafar. And I'm so excited to see how he's going to do number 2, how it's going to play out, you know, what they're going to mention, what they're not, how they're going to tell the story. I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you, but I'm also very excited. Jafar did his thing, give him his flowers. It was such a good movie. So if you guys haven't watched the movie, I totally recommend to watch the movie. It's currently 9:54. I'm going to put this clip into the vlog, finish editing it so that it is uploaded sharp Sunday afternoon for you guys. And then I'm going to start editing the last weekend's vlog because I really want to just maintain a video once a week. I'm going to really try. If you guys are here to the end, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek because we have a trip coming up. I did a little staycation, but we have a trip coming in July. I might talk about it a little bit more in the next vlog. We'll see. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this summer. There's certain things in like ministry that I feel called to do that I'm very scared to do just in a fear level, and I've been making little steps, so I'm just kind of excited to see where the Lord's gonna take it. I also think I'm trying to be more social now that I'm single, and like, I don't know, like I just want to live my life and have fun. I know it sounds crazy, but like I'm not, I don't know, I've really been in a shell. Your girl has been in a shell. Okay, so it's time to break free, make friends. It's actually been so hard for me to make friends. I feel like I've touched on it in this vlog. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. But it's been hard for your girl. So low-key, that's why what I feel called to a ministry is I'm the one, like God was like, it's hard for you to make friends. You know, bring the people to you. Like you start the gathering. You start. Since you want to be so scary, you know, now I'm gonna make you start it. How about that? And I'm like, okay. So we're gonna see where that goes in Jesus' name. And I wasn't, like, I don't know what's the right word. You know, like I wasn't locked in with Christ and I wasn't locked in with myself for a few years. And so now I'm very excited to basically rediscover myself. And I'm excited to take you guys along the ride. So with that being said, we got an outro, girl. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know YouTube is doing this whole hype thing, which I think pushes out the video. So if you can, give your girl a little hype on this video. And I'll see you guys on the next vlog. I love you. Jesus loves you more. Bye.